Hey buddy, Sam back once again, and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing this bad boy, my brand new Mac Studio. Now let's just say I was on an iMac, I had a bit of an accident, unfortunately I've had to wait a couple of weeks, finally got the machine, still waiting to get a monitor, don't ask. But yeah, I figured why not do the unboxing and then I'll use this machine to edit it and upload. Cool, right? Anyway, let's just have a quick look inside the box and see what we get. Not a lot, but do it anyway. So here's the little pull tab. So we'll pull that across there. Sorry for the different kind of setup. Again, I used to use an iMac, and iMac was there. This box is a little bit bigger than a phone box and other stuff, so it looks a little odd, but hey, we digress, right? So open her up like that. As you can see, nice little carry handle here. So we'll just pull it out of there, shall we? And we'll put that there as we shake the whole bloody table. I'm just going to get this box away and I'll be right back with you. And here it is, the Mac Studio. Sorry for the bit of a shaky kind of camera. It's kind of high up on the table and the table's not very stable at the moment. Yeah, fixing a lot of things, just bear with me. Anyway, Mac Studio. You don't normally see this kind of stuff on the boxes, do you? To carry it around in, walking on with it. It's a nice little touch. As we all know, Apple generally do give you a very good unboxing experience. You are paying for it, you are obviously paying a premium for it, let's say, but they do a good job. You know, I don't think anyone can deny on that one. So on the top of it here, you get a little pull tab. So just really quickly, I have just got the base model, which I'm going to be testing. So it's just the base model M2 Max with 32 gig of RAM and 512 gigabyte SSD. I am umming whether I should upgrade it to 1 terabyte and 64 gig of RAM. Don't know if I really need it. So if you've got one of these and you just do some decent, decent kind of video editing and everyday kind of tasks, etc., then is this going to kind of, be okay with for the next 4 or 5 years or so? Let me know in a comment down below if you do use one of these already. If you've got an M1, let me know, because obviously it's the M2. A little bit faster, I suppose, but I don't think there's a lot in it, is there? Anyway, shut up, Sam. You got a little tab here, which we just pull all the way out. Well, bam! Nice tabs, right? They are pretty special. And I believe it goes down like this, if I'm not mistaken. And then does it lift up? Does this lift up? Am I wrong? There we go. Lifts up just like that. There is the studio. In the top part of it here, as you can see, you get a little booklet. It says designed by Apple in California, which you just kind of pull out. And what else do we get inside here? So I think you get one big massive Apple sticker. So yeah, you get a fairly large Apple sticker. I've not seen one as big as that before, bloody hell. And some just instruction information. It's a computer and we know what to do with it. Stick it back in there. Let's pull the main star in. Now I've got to admit, this is really pretty awesome. Is you pull it out and there it is. You can now lift your little baby out. How cool is that? I love it, absolutely love it. So stick that off to the side as well really quickly. And we also get the power cable, which you'd bloody expect, wouldn't you? So there's the power cable, and it's got their fancy dancy looking like a kind of Mickey Mouse. If I can get that to focus there for you. There we go. Looks kind of like a Mickey Mouse head. I'll show you in the back of the actual device in a moment or two. And I think that's about it. It's just, everything else is just very well packed. So you close it up, close it over, use your handle, and away the box goes. So now what we do, we bring in the absolute star of the show. Got to admit, I'm very excited for this because I've been using a 2020 iMac, which was an i7, 64 gig of RAM. That's why I'm unsure whether I should go with 64 gig again. But from what I'm reading, I don't think I'll actually need it based on the M2 and the M processor lineup. The SSD, now these SSDs unfortunately are about half the speed of the 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte and so on. So that's what's leading me to think maybe I should send this one back, get a 1 terabyte one, stick with 32 gig of RAM and save 400 quid. But again, let me know in a comment down below what you'd do, because I do need, I've been speaking to my mate and we're running an hour and all the time. I'm saying, what do I think I need this? He's going, no, you don't need it. I'm going, but what if I do need it? Anyway, let's zoom in a little bit. A little bit for you there. And here it is. So you get a nice little tab to pull here at the bottom, and it all just falls off. And there it is. Paper away again. Off you go. And if only they'd have put that underneath there, you've got a smiley face. So you've got your two USB Type-C. If you get the Ultra version of this, you do get Thunderbolt ports. Not that bothered about it. I don't use much Thunderbolt, and you get 4 in the back anyway, so I'm not really going to miss it. And an SD card slot, which is going to be an absolute godsend for me. Little power light on the sides. Obviously you'd expect absolutely nothing. And on the back of it, as I was saying earlier, there's a little Mickey Mouse, looks like Mickey's ears. You get your 4 Thunderbolt. You get a 10 gigabit Ethernet, so that's built into it, which is nice to have. It's not really needed. I mean, I've got a 1 gig line, so I guess having more than 1 gig to go into it, if it goes up to 2 gig and 3 gig, etc. So it's nice to have that there. We get 2 USB ports, HDMI 2.1, and a headphone jack, as well as the power button. And once again, on this side, nothing at all. Going up to the bottom of it, it just says Mac Studio. It's all nice and dandy on there. All the way around here is where the airflow pulls it in. So it doesn't actually blow it out, it pulls fresh air in here. And apparently this is one little downside of the actual Mac Studio, is that it can get clogged in a bit of dust. So I'm going to find ways to actually prevent that. And obviously back onto the top, we just have the Apple logo. It's basically a fat Mac Mini. I think it's like 2.5 Mac Minis or something like that. But that's it. That's my unboxing. And I'm about to turn it on. I'm about to set it all up. I'm going to be using it on a crappy monitor to start with, one that I just kind of have lying around. Again, I can't really find a monitor I like. So I'm going to ask you guys again, if you are watching this video, please let me know in a comment down below what type of monitor I should be looking for. I've been umming and ahhing whether to get the Apple Studio display. It's 27 inch, it's 5K. I'm really tempted, but it's £1,500. That's a hell of a lot of money, especially when the monitors I'm looking at, they're like £600 and £700. And even that seems like a lot for a monitor. For me personally, I've never spent that much on a monitor. I've just got it inside my iMac in the past. I think the most expensive monitor I ever bought was a BenQ for £130. Yeah, actually no, I bought a Dell for £140. So which monitor are you using? Are you using the Apple one? Would you recommend any other ones? I looked at the LG Ultrafine, but it looks ugly. I want a better looking monitor and something a bit more modern. I can't decide. Please let me know in a comment down below. Help me out. What do I buy? Huh? Anyway, I'm going to get off. I want to say thanks for watching. Sorry for the lack of videos. I've not had a chance to do any, but purely for the fact that I haven't had anything to edit on or to do any kind of content at all. Now I do, but I might be getting rid of this and upgrading it. Let me know. Anyway, people, if you have any questions or anything else you know what to do by now, you can hit me with a comment down below. Please don't forget to smash that like button. It is very much appreciated. Go on, smash, and we'll bring that in there. Looks a bit nicer. Right? And go on, subscribe. It's free. Honestly, it doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel or a dime. And once again, I want to say thanks for watching, and you'll see me. Well, you might not see me, but you'll see these puppies, and you'll hear this voice in my next one. Cheers, everyone.